Namaste. Bonjour. Como ça va? O genki desu ka? Konnichiwa. Buenos dias. ¿Qué tal? Kim છો બધા? મજામાં? Hello. I am Shrusti Adani and I am a Spanish faculty at Calorex. I'm sure you must have already guessed that I'm a linguist, I'm a polyglot. I also teach and I also am fluent in Japanese, French, and Sanskrit. I thank this. I thank you. I thank very much for this opportunity to talk about something that I'm very passionate about. Okay, hello. Yeah, we have our first audience. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone, for being here and listening to me. Today, I'm going to be talking about multilingualism from an early age. Now, can you all fly? You must be thinking, why is she asking us? And no, the first thought is that can we fly? No, we can't fly. But well, you may not fly like a bird, but when you sit in a plane, you're actually flying. And isn't it amazing? Now, as an adult, we have tendency of limiting ourselves. We I can't do that, or it's too difficult, or how do I manage everything? We always end up thinking that, okay, now what to do, or we just limit ourselves with our perceptions, pre assumptions, pre decisions. And it's not like we only limit ourselves, we limit our children as well, by thinking that they are too young, or they won't be able to pick up a thing, or they don't have enough time, they're overburdened. Well, kids can pick up as much as they want, there's no limitation, it is all in here. So we limit them by also not giving them opportunity to pick up things, or or providing them opportunity to learn more. Now, have you ever wondered how a kid learns the language? Like, before you see it, the toddler is speaking his or her first word, and slowly they start pronouncing their names, and before you know, they're already speaking a language, a very complex mother tongue, that too. And they do it with such ease. How do they do it? They do it by, so they've heard that word over 100 times. They've absorbed it in, and before you know it, they are speaking it. Scientifically, this phenomenon is called pattern recognition. When you hear something, or when you observe patterns continuously over and over and over, your brain soaks it in and just give out the results. The child does it same way, and any language for that matter is supposed to be learned that way. You just observe, take it in, and you do it. And kids have this potential to pick up as many patterns as they want. They are way quicker than us adults. And this is where early education comes into the picture. Now, how do schools can contribute towards this early education of international languages? First and foremost, see, a parent can, help a child pick up to two languages. However, at school, they have, they are given guided knowledge of a language, and over a period of time. So by the time, for example, in Calorex Olive International School, we follow international baccalaureate, that is the IB board, and there we have speaking, reading, writing, listening, viewing, and presenting. So they are completely immersed in the language right from the age 7, and by the time they complete their 12th grade, they have already got so much exposure. They are immersed in the language for such a long period that by default they have picked it up. And this is how a language is supposed to be learned, through complete immersion by repetition. Okay, the second reason why I feel that schools should absolutely provide languages is because kids have fun. They love languages. The moment I enter in class, they all go, Hola, ¿cómo estás? and then they all excited, they go like, okay, what are we going to learn today? Or okay, ma'am, what do you call this in Spanish? And they actually go and try to speak it with their siblings or their friends. They love languages, and when they know language, the whole world of culture and cultural exposure is opened up for them. So it can be as simple as reading manga or watching anime, or it can be so the moment they are eating pasta or something, or they see cheese, the word fromage clicks in, and the French orientation comes into the picture. And yeah, or when a new song is coming, of Spanish, and they are rapping, and then they go like, oh, I understand this, we have learned this word in school. So yeah. Okay, fine, we have so many viewers. Okay, hello everyone, I hope you are enjoying. If you have any questions, please drop in. I'll answer them as soon as I'm done. Okay. Anyway, so kids love all that, and who knows, someday they'll be like the world leaders, or they'll be, they'll all be grown ups, and they'll be talking about world politics with you. It all starts with this small, with few weekly lectures every week. So it all starts from there. Anyways, now they have fun, they're exposed, and that is something which is very important. Okay. Thirdly, I feel that scientifically, if you research, since I'm into this field, I keep reading a lot on this. uh, the brain of a multilingual kid is more developed than other kids. That is because they are able to recognize the patterns, they are able to make correlations, not only with their language but with the other language. The moment they see something, they'll go like, okay, no, this is how the structure fits in. Okay, this is how we can help. Or this is how, so their brain decodes everything at super speed because they are already immersed in the language. At the same time, their concentration and their attention increases. And yeah, their reflexes are also very quicker than the rest of the kids. Now, fourthly, I feel that the world is very competitive. Okay, just being a ranker is not enough. What you need is a little edge over your normal education. For example, he or she should be into something like, it can be debates, model United Nation conferences, or child diplomat conferences, or into sports. Or if they have languages in school, by the time they are done with their 12th, they are already a linguist, they are already fluent in one language. And which is a great opportunity, because the moment they step out of school, all the colleges and the world is open for them. I'll give you an example. Okay, so a lot of colleges, very good B schools, very good fashion colleges, very good engineering colleges, they all offer free course. Okay, if you study in French, or if you study in Spanish in Europe. Also, if you study in countries like Germany, Russia, Japan, or any other country for that matter, they give you preferential treatment if you know the language. Also, when it comes to getting citizenship, they give you more preference if you speak their second language. Okay. Now, this brings me to the question that, can the kid pick up a language at as a kid, like, can they pick up as many languages as they want, especially when they have so much to do, their school homework, there's tuition, and they are doing sports, and they have friends to play with, they are doing reading. Well, absolutely, yes, they can do that, why not? All they need is 1 to 2 hours weekly for a long period of time, and it's more than sufficient. Imagine one week every week. Okay, one hour every week, and that adds up to at least 40 hours a year. And then again, like 10 years later, they're already 400 hours. And that's a very, very good amount of time to be immersed in a language. Now, again, what age, what age group children can pick it up? According to my experience, my teaching experience, I I have seen kids pick up languages from the age of 2, 2.5. International languages I'm talking about. So they are already talking in their mother tongue. And along with that, they are talking, they're at least picking up international languages. Again, by the time they actually pick it up, they'll take a few more years, but you can start as early as 2 years, especially when they are of age 7, 8. Their brain has like developed a bit more, and yeah, they understand what you're trying to say. So yeah, they understand the grammar concepts. So I think that is a good age as well. Second, third grade, you can start from there. It is very important that schools provide it. If even if your school is not providing it, you can always look for other classes. You can always look for applications, YouTube videos. You yourself as a parent can learn it, teach it. It is fun. All you have to do is a bit of listening, try to understand. These days everything is available online. Anyway, so now, especially, okay, I would like to end by saying that, and end by giving you tips that, especially during this, unprecedented time of worldwide lockdown, I think these tips would help you improve your languages, and these are relevant even after once the lockdown is over. Now, what you can do is, there are a lot of applications like Duolingo and Smart Kid app, and there are various other applications where there are various games, okay, language games, which you and your kid can play together. So instead of giving them just random games, give them something like this. They'll pick up, they'll have fun. There are a lot of YouTube videos, so make them watch them. There are a lot of cartoon videos. If they're watching some cartoon, okay, let's say if your kid loves Peppa Pig, or if your kid loves no so if your kid loves Pokemon or something like that, put that cartoon in the language, international language, which they are already offered at school or which they want to learn. At the same time, okay, they must be already knowing something about a language. So ask them, that, okay, what have you learned at school? Okay, can you teach us, or can we like learn together? So spend a lot of time with kids, okay, and yeah, it helps. At the same time, as I'm saying, see, language learning, please, please, please don't limit it to just grades, okay. I I personally believe that the outcome of learning a language is when you are able to speak. If your child is able to understand, if your child is able to speak, then it is way more. Though grades are important, but the feeling of satisfaction is at another level. So focus more on spoken. Read. I cannot stress it more. No matter whatever language it is, please read. Make them read books. So, start with small comic books, picture books, and gradually go up. Be it English, French, German, Spanish, Japanese. Read. Make them read. Make them listen to audiobooks, because reading is must to pick up any language for that matter. Yes, yeah. So now, okay. Usma, ma'am is saying that learning a new language, even when older, is the best way to keep brain cells generated, new pathways and cells. So true, ma'am. So I started picking up languages at the age of 23, and just within 2 years, I've like picked up 4 languages. And trust me, the first language that I picked up was Sanskrit. And it was so difficult because everything was new, and I was already above age where I could put in so much efforts, like again sitting with the books and preparing for exams. It was all too much. But now, as soon as I start up a new language, I believe that though like God's grace as well, and I have been fortunate to get very good teachers. But a lot of, like, your brain works in a way that now my picking up capacity and speed has become faster than before. So yeah, I absolutely agree. Also, one more fun fact that if you know languages, it is, I'm sure that you are not going to get amnesia or dementia, or yeah. So it's very good to keep your brain healthy, even at an older age. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, Ajay, sir. Yeah. I hope it helps. Okay, fine. Okay, what other? If you have any questions regarding how, anything related to languages, please feel free to ask me. Even once the video is over, you feel free to drop in your comments. I'll reply to them as soon as I can. Please teach languages to your kids. The world needs more linguistic people, especially when the world borders are disappearing, and there are tremendous job opportunities, business opportunities, especially in India. I feel like, though going abroad and starting is nice, settling there is good, but now the way India is developing right now, there has never been a better time to pick up languages. Anyways, okay, let's see if we have any other comments or anything you want to know. Okay, great. Anyways, so with this, I would like to end our live session. I hope you had fun. I hope it was informative. And yeah, keep learning languages. Keep teaching languages to your kids. They deserve this chance to learn languages. They deserve this opportunity. Okay. Au revoir. Bye. Adios. Sayonara.